What's up guys, it's Nick and we're back with another video. So I know I haven't been uploading frequently like I used to lately because I kind of have some school stuff to do. I finished that though, so that's good. So I'll try to, again, I said it before but I didn't. I'll try to upload more frequently like I used to, every couple of days. Now it's pretty late, so I'm trying to upload faster. Anyway, let's get into the video. So this video we're going to do the top 5 most creative and fire suggestions that I found on the Rell Discord server that I think need to be in the game. These are all my favorite ones. These ideas would change the game in all sorts of ways, some big and some small. But before we get into the top 5, let's start off with an honorable mention. So the first honorable mention, or the only honorable mention we got, is Bounty via News System. This is made by the Man of Lemons 99. So imagine your bounty is not just a number on a leaderboard. Instead, it's revealed through a newspaper system that would update every few days in the in-game time. You won't instantly see how much bounty you've earned after a fight. The only way to find out is by reading the next newspaper, which happens every couple of days. That shows the top crews, top players, and everyone in the server at the time of the last issue. This would add anticipation and immersion like never before into the game, and no more leaderboard for bounties. Now you're waiting for headlines on newspapers. Imagine one of the headlines is like, Heat Pirates wreaks havoc in the West Blue. That could be you, in a crew or individually. So it would show your newspaper a bounty on a newspaper. I think it's really nice, and I really hope it's in the game. We do have a newspaper system actually have a newspaper system community-wise, but that's not for the game yet. It's for the sub chat. But when the game comes out, we will have it. They will do it for in the game. But if we have an in-game newspaper system, that would be really cool too. Like this bounty stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's a pretty good newspaper. But I think the next 5 are better. So the next suggestion we got is Transponder snails. So Transponder snails suggestion is made by X Metal Lay X. So this dude, obviously, Transponder snails are way of talking to people in the One Piece world, but this guy is saying some other features that transponder snails can have. Obviously, in the game that we saw in movie 2, transponder snails are equipped by pressing the G button, and you can probably talk with someone like the whisper command in that Roblox chat. But this guy's saying you could also tap into people's calls, eavesdrop on enemy combos, and leave messages when friends are offline, or you can even communicate with hired NPCs or player spies, or even NPC spies if they add those. With that, suggestion is really nice, and I really hope those features are added to Transponder snails. If not, probably in a future update, but I think it'll probably happen in release if they actually look at it and consider it and adding it. Okay, next suggestion we got in session 2 is Vivre cards. Vivre card suggestion is made by my good friend Ren Verdicts. So this one's saying, Ren is saying that you can give something to an NPC to craft it, use items and belly, and once you have it, you can rip a piece off of it and give it to one of your friends so it can act like a GPS. But here's a twist: if that person you have the Vivre card for drops below 20% health, the card starts to burn and the directional arrow goes crazy. It's a beautiful balance of immersion and utility, plus it adds new ways to support your crewmates or even track enemies. Third suggestion we got is Cyborg as an augmentation, not just as a race. This is made by a user named Partly Heaven. So Partly Heaven says that Cyborg should not just be a race, but a bunch of augmentations, customizable augmentation system. So example is you can replace your geckos with a jetpack, add an arm cannon, turn your body into a tank, but it does come with trade-offs. If you have too many augments, you'll get heavy and you move slower, and you can glitch. You can even go for full cyber psychosis and raid on a friend or a foe uncontrollably. And only high-level shipwrights can install or repair these mods, meaning you'll need one on your crew. This would add so much strategy and uniqueness to players' builds, and would have a high risk and a high reward. So, suggestion 4 we got is short and sweet. Feeding fruits to weapons. This is made by my good friend Mr. Drama Llama. So he says, obviously, in One Piece, Vegapunk discovered a way to feed fruits to weapons. So he's saying they should be added to the game. You can infuse a weapon with a devil fruit. Go to a blacksmith, do a tough quest, and pay up belly and also the fruit you want. and also whatever weapon you want as well. In return, your sword can shoot flames, become alive, or gain wild effects based on whatever fruit you give it. This opens the doors for more wild combos and way more build diversity in people's builds. It probably won't be the game on release, but hopefully in an update. Suggestion 5 is my favorite one and the last one. Maps and Cartographer subclass. This one is also made by the Man of Lemons 99. He says that there's no minimap, no handholding, and you have to have a cartographer on your crew to draw the map. Buy or craft map paper, choose the level of detail. The higher the detail of surrounding areas on the map, the more expensive in money or materials it would be. High level maps can show underwater areas, small rocks, and even sky islands. Lower level maps can show just islands, and that's pretty much it. So the higher detail, the more stuff you can reveal on the map. You could buy maps and sell them for money, XP, or loot them from enemy ships. Maps are prone to water and fire, but higher level map quality or detail would make water or fire less effective on destroying the map. With the log post equipped, it would basically work like a Minecraft locator for players and ships. You can also prevent people from just posting the maps on wikis, as it's a live locator. Marine maps would also be different from pirate maps by showing the locations of different marine bases, and higher level maps could show currents in the water to make your ships go faster. If you have a pet on your ship and you leave the map on your ship, it would have a 20% chance to eat the map. Also, it could be used by your own crewmates if you leave it on the ship as well, or give it to them. This system would make every crew value a cartographer and every map an adventure in itself. I think this is a very good suggestion, and I really hope it's in the game. That's why it's my favorite one, and it adds a lot of immersion to the game and feels like it's actually one piece, and it feels so much nice. It feels so nice to have that in the game and be able to do that. And there you have it, the 5 incredible Rell Siege suggestions straight from the community. The creativity from the people on the Discord server is insane, and honestly, even if half this makes into the game, Rell Siege is going to be like an experience like no other. Let me know in the comments which suggestions you want in most in the game, or if you got some of your own ideas. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and ring the bell for more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys in the next video.